All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the swamp. Welcome back, Francine from Purple Moon Tarot. I felt so guilty because when I had her on the other day, what was it, a week ago, 2 weeks ago,
a week
to
ago.
introduce her to everybody, and we had stuff happening here, and I had to cut it short. And so I was like, no, you got to come back so we can be relaxed and do what we do, you know, instead of me having to watch the clock every 5 seconds. So we're back. Francine is here. She gets the pleasure of sitting outside to do this. If my laptop wasn't dead, I'd probably join her and go outside myself. But it's a little on the warm side over here. So
actually, it's been really nice today. We've had our heat index since before summer has been over 105 every day. So this little break we got the last couple of days, as I'm loving it, man.
Oh God, you and me both. Because it's been with the humidity levels, we have been triple digits and just no breeze, no air blowing. It's just you just feel like you're sitting in a steam bath. And so we finally got some more rain the other day, and it cooled things off a little bit. We've had a little bit of a breeze going since then, so it's like, oh, it won't last long, but okay. I'm gonna enjoy it till I can. And go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You're fine. I get a little excited and I tend to cut people off.
I start typing in highs to everybody, and I lose. I get distracted. Let's put it that way. Squirrel, that's me. So I'm very happy to have Francine back today, and I don't even remember what we talked about last time. I think you got a chance to sort of introduce yourself and let everybody know what you do and how you do it and all that fun stuff. Don't you do like your own herbal teas and elixirs and stuff?
I sure do.
Okay, that's what I thought. I had the right thing with the right person.
Yeah,
that's what I get for me just coming in and not having time to go back through my notes.
So I make my own tea blends. I just have perfected my version of Herbal Grey. And I make smoke blends. Like mullein is mellow, and I add lemon balm and rose, and I'll smoke a little bit before I go to bed, and it helps me rest good.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I do a lot of different things like that. So if anybody is interested in that, they can hit me up on my email.
There you go. It should be information is in the description box below so that you can reach out to Francine. Make sure that you go to her channel and like and subscribe. That link is also in the description box below. So show her a little bit of love. Let's get her numbers up there a little bit. In the meantime, let's do some hellos. You got it, Teacher Barbara. So we've got, let me scroll up here. Jade is here and Patrick is here. Oh, Windwalker.
Hello, Windwalker.
Victoria.
Hello, Victoria.
Annie.
Hello, Annie.
Sandy.
Sandy, hello. Hello.
And Jackie, Jane, Terry, Crystal
Blue,
KL, and
hello.
Barb, and Teacher Barbara's here. Hey, are you back to school, Teacher Barbara?
Teacher Barbara.
Y'all started back? Have y'all started back to classes yet? I know my brother started back yesterday.
Yeah, we started back yesterday here also.
And I'm like, what happened to August being part of summer vacation? That like disappeared. Now I know why we do it down here, because invariably there's a hurricane the first month of school in some way,
Yeah.
shape, or form that comes around us, and we wound up shutting schools down for a day or longer. And so
Yeah.
it's just easier to have those extra days already started, so it doesn't interrupt how many days they have to actually attend and be able to pass. So that's why they do it here. Yep, y'all got started too. You're at the new school, right, Barbara? You started at the new school this year, didn't you? Okay, your school's not done being built. Okay. Oh, I remembered something about a
Okay.
new school. Um, my brain is mush today, y'all. Forgive me. Um, and I did
But
my
guess what
lunchbook
today
musings, and
is,
I could barely
Terry?
hear huh?
I said, guess what today is? Today is the peak of the Lions Gate portal. 8-8,
That's
baby girl.
right. That's right. I talked about that on my daily affirmation for this morning. I kind of knew what it was, sort of, kind of, but I wasn't real sure about everything. So I looked it up. So when I mentioned it on the affirmation this morning, I actually sounded like I knew what I was talking about.
I love your affirmations, by
um,
the way. I look forward to those every morning.
oh, good. I'm glad you like them. I get a lot of people say, "Oh, thank you. I needed to hear that today." So um,
Yep.
I'm almost out of cards in the box that I'm currently using. I've got, I think, 1 week left of cards to 1 week left before I run out of that one. But I just ordered another deck of cards, so I'm waiting for them to come in. So yeah, I'm always looking for motivational or affirmation cards to do those with, because I can't think of that crap on my own. And I like the ones that are quotes, because then I can kind of look up who said it.
Yeah.
Some people I know, I've read their stuff, or I've heard them speak, that kind of thing. And there's a lot of people or things that came from a long time way back when that I'm like, I've never heard of this person. I don't know anything about this person. So I'm learning along with everybody else. And so everybody seems to like that part that I bring up who the author is that said that quote, who they
Absolutely.
are, why they are being quoted, and what's the deal with them. So every time I say what's the deal, I hear the song from Jesus Christ Superstar. What's the deal? Tell me what's happening. Da, da, da. Yeah, it's I don't know why that song sticks in my brain. Every time I hear somebody say that, that song pops into my head. I'm like, okay, I guess that was always one of my favorite musicals. I love that musical.
So
Um,
I want to share a little something right quick. So
sure.
I have this guy that just started work with us. Okay. And he's a recovering addict. He's a fresh recovering addict. 8 months. Him and his girl both are recovering addicts trying to take care of a little girl. He's doing real good. He spent a little time in prison or whatever. My company is a second chance company, so we brought him on, and he is doing amazing. But man, I'm telling you, Sherry, every time I looked at this boy today, this song from Travis Tritt kept running through my head. I'm going to be somebody someday. I'm going to be somebody.
I
Girl,
love that
I got
song.
chills
I like
right now.
Travis
That
Tritt.
message was for him. And I walked up to him and I said, the Spirit's got something to say to you. And he goes, what's that? And I said, the Spirit wants you to know that you're going to be somebody someday.
Yeah,
Be
we
vigilant,
are.
be
It's like
perseverant,
the quote
yeah,
I had, I think it was yesterday, day before yesterday. I don't remember if it was Walt. I think it was Walt Whitman. It may have been Ralph Waldo Emerson.
yeah.
Um, but it was, or it might have been from the Taoism. It was, the caterpillar thought it was the end of their world, and then woke up to see that it was a butterfly. And it just really struck me when I read that. I was like,
Mhm.
oh, I like that thought a lot. Right
And,
now, a
and
lot of people feel like we're at the end of the world, but just hang
yep,
on. It's tomorrow you're going to wake up and we're going to all be butterflies.
That's right.
So
That's
you
right.
just got to keep that in mind.
You know, and
Yeah,
it's
Travis
funny that
Tritt.
you
I love
say
Travis
that.
Tritt.
It's funny that you say that because right before I walked up to him and gave him that message, there was a yellow butterfly fluttering around him and landing on his shoulder.
That was spirit. That was
That was
spirit.
spirit.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I have
So
only seen a butterfly once in my life, a real butterfly once in my lifetime. And it was about a year ago. My son and I were sitting out on the patio and we were talking about my mom who passed back in 2019 and just, reminiscing things that, his mama said and whatnot. And all of a sudden huge, this butterfly must have been this big black and gold monarch butterfly come
wow.
flitting over the wall and onto the patio and just kind of danced around us for several minutes. Wouldn't land. I kept holding my hand out thinking maybe it'll land on my finger or something. And it wouldn't land. It just flitted around us and just kind of all around. And both of us were just mesmerized by it. And then it flew away. And Lewis was like, damn, I should have took a picture. Nobody's going to believe this. I said it would have left sooner if you took a picture. It wasn't meant for a picture.
Yeah,
It
because
was
a
meant
lot of
for,
times if it's spirit doing that, it's not meant
yeah,
for a picture.
exactly, exactly. And I just looked at him. I said, that was just your grandmother saying hello.
Yeah. My
Um,
my mother is a cardinal. I
there you
lost
go.
her February of 24.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I know when
It's hard. It's still hard, but she shows up in my yard every day. That female cardinal, and I know that's my mama.
there you go. Yeah, it's when we first moved into the complex where we live now, the apartment complex where we're at now. We had been here maybe a month. I don't remember. And we have a patio in the front and it's got like a half wall. So as short as I am, when I sit down in the chair, you don't see me unless you come up and kind of look a little over the wall,
Yeah.
And I was sitting out there one day and my peripheral vision, I saw something go right by. And I was like, what was that? And I didn't see anything. So I went back to my book and a few more minutes it come back the other direction, right by me, is right at eye level. And I looked and I was like, what the hell was that? And about the time it came back by, but it wasn't going as fast. And it was an eagle. It was like, I didn't even know we had eagles in Louisiana. Evidently we do, but I didn't even know that. And it was the first time I ever saw an eagle. And it had to have been the most majestic thing I have ever witnessed personally was that
Absolutely.
eagle. And then and every now and again, it's like anytime I start feeling kind of down in the dumps or just too many stressors hit me or something, and if I'm outside, suddenly there's my eagle flying by. And sometimes he
That's
brings his mate with
funny.
him, and the both of them will go shooting back and forth. But they'll go fly right through the parking lot because the parking in the street is in front of us, and so it was like when I lived 3 miles from here for 10 years, never saw a butterfly, never saw an eagle. We moved to this new place, and within the first year, well, it was first month with the eagle, and then it was like about a year or two later that the butterfly incident happened, and it was like, okay, this is just wild. Um, but yeah, so hi Gerald, hi Kathy,
Hello,
hi
Gerald. Hello, Kathy.
hi Rasheen, and I see some new
Hello.
faces in there that weren't there a minute ago. So let me scroll back up and make sure there's no questions. I know Teacher Barbara had asked for a card, and we will certainly do that. So if y'all want like an oracle card pull, or if you have just a simple question, 2-3 card pull, we can do on it. Just put it in, preferably in caps so I see it. Otherwise, I'm real likely to miss it. So, and
Okay, is
I
that a
think I
little
have.
bit better?
Oh, there you go. Okay.
There we go. That's better. Okay. I also I carry my cards everywhere I go. I have a bag that I carry and I carry my cards in
Uh-huh.
it. I don't leave home without it. If I leave
Yep.
home without my cards, I can feel them screaming at me. But today, I'm going to be using the Ocean Tarot like I did the other day.
Yeah,
However,
I like that deck.
I also brought my underwater oracle deck that goes with my cards.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool.
So
I like that.
we can pull
Well,
from that. And I'm going to tell you a funny story about this. Okay?
go
So I
for it.
got these, right? And there's one card in there that is misspelled and I thought, man, that's going to bug me, right? You know?
Unless they
And
did it on purpose.
right, unless they did it on purpose. But, I had somebody standing there and I'm like, man, I don't know if I like that. And they're like, well, how many cards you got? And I'm like, there's 52 in that deck. And they're like, and don't ever mock spirit because this is what happens, okay? This person goes, well, what are the chances of that one card falling out of 52 cards?
You would be amazed.
So I'm like, okay, well, let's test that. So I'm shuffling them, right? Guess what card popped out?
The one that was misspelled.
Yes,
Of
ma'am.
course.
I left it in the deck.
I've had stuff like that happen with me. So,
But I looked at her and I told her, I said, that's what happens when you mock spirit. It's like, I'm going to show
yeah.
you. This is what happens.
Oh, Barbara says I need the spirit junkie deck. I've got that deck. I've already gone through it.
I have that deck also. I do a
I have
weekly
that deck.
affirmation
I've
with
already
my
used
deck.
it for
Um,
affirmations. I
this
have a
look,
couple from Louise
if
Hay.
she wants
Yeah.
me to pull a card, I'll pull one for her.
Yep. That's one I've got. I've also got a couple of Louise Hay's affirmations or self-esteem, like little 20, 30 card decks. Are not real
Yeah.
big. And I've gone through those. So this was the newest deck that I had bought. I'd pull it out, but I'd have to unpack half of my desk to get to it. And but it's called the You Can Do This deck. I'm like, okay,
Okay.
this works for me. And it's actually real thick little square cards, which y'all have seen because I hold them up, but they all come with their own envelopes so that you can literally sign the
Oh,
back and give them to somebody or mail them to somebody.
that's
Um,
awesome.
oh, that's kind of cool. You know, once I go through them, then I can start recycling them for, if I want to send somebody a gift card or something, and or just whatever the situation is. But yeah, it's the first time I got a deck of affirmation cards. It was a Louise Hay self-esteem. I think there was like 20, 25 cards in it.
Yeah.
And when I got it, I thought, well, that's not a very big deck. And I didn't get what it was until I started looking at it. And I was like, okay, well, these aren't cards you read on. These are cards to make you feel better. And then that's when the do the daily affirmation clicked in my head. I was like, oh,
Okay.
that's why they got sent to me. They want me to do that. So sometimes it takes me a minute.
Yes, ma'am. Me too. Me too. So I
Yeah,
have my spirit junkie if she wants a card pulled.
cool. Uh, that was Teacher Barbara. Yeah, she was wanting us to pull a card for her. She starred. I'm just backing up to make sure I haven't missed anybody else that might have a question or a card pull. Um, for members, our next members meeting is Saturday the 16th at 4 o'clock Central. So that's 5 Eastern, 3 Mountain, 2 Pacific. And I'll have the Zoom link. I'll send out to everyone who I have an email for. They will get an email with the Zoom link. If I don't have your email, kindly please send me your email address. And uh, uh, I'll also post it on my posts page. what they used to call the community page, whatever. They keep changing the name. Okay, now we're cooking. Go. A busy star in here. Just ignore me. I tend to rattle along while I'm doing this.
We're all learning.
Oh God, yes. It's all the time. I mean, Windwalker said, was it actually misspelled or was it in a different form of English? Because proper English, like they talk in England, sometimes it's spelled differently for the same word that we have.
I'm going to pull it and show it to everybody, and that way they can tell me what they think. And I want to show you some of these cards anyway. Look at the Pearl of Wisdom.
I like that. That's really pretty. That's really pretty.
I like this. I mean, I like them all, but some of them are just like really gorgeous.
Yeah, I have some. I pulled out the Oracle of the Fairies Oracle deck and the Work Your Light Oracle deck. So we got fairies and aliens to work with. And I took out my cat and my dog tarot cards. So
okay, so this is the card that I was talking about. And when Spirit dumped it out of the deck, because she said, what are the chances of that? I left it in there.
I see they switched the R and the A. Strawfish instead of starfish. Yeah, it happens.
But I really like them.
There may have only been a couple of decks that it came out that way long before somebody caught it.
Yeah.
So you could have a special edition and don't even know it.
But I like the saying on it. It says, listen to the whispers of your intuition, for it is the voice of your soul guiding you towards your highest good.
I like that. I like that. That's
so
really
I think I can live with the strawfish.
Exactly. There go the dogs. Pardon the dogs, y'all. They just get real loud sometimes.
That's okay. I have a pack of my own. I have 4.
That's the big dog barking, and he's scared to run through because the cat's out and about.
Oh, how funny.
She scares him.
That's funny.
He's terrified of the cat. Okay, so Teacher Barbara was first. And
all right.
Just wanted a card pull, our choice, whatever we want to pull for. She wasn't picky. So.
All right. I'm going to pull her one of these then.
Who knows? You might get the strawfish again.
Yeah, I might.
All right, I'm going with the fairies. I have a feeling you need a little bit of fairy power for school. And hi, Grace. Oh, what did she say? Grace says carpenters will intentionally make an error, like a spindle on a staircase upside down or a tile upside down, because the belief is perfection only comes from a higher place. Oh, interesting. Okay. That explains. I've seen that a lot. I never knew that.
I pulled sea sponges. Find courage to explore the unknown and let curiosity lead you through life passages.
I like that. Yeah, I like that. All right, I pulled for you. It says, go outside. I can get behind that sentiment. It says, it's time to go outside. Tune in to the powerful peace of nature wherever you are and feel at one with your habitat. So there you go, Barbara. Go sit outside. Go bring your kids outside. Let them run and play and make everybody crazy. That's what kids do. That's
Yes.
what they're there for, is to be crazy and remind us how wonderful it is to be a little crazy. And
Hey, we might be crazy, but the world's insane, Sherry.
yeah, well, I've been crazy for years, so and the world's been insane for years, but it's just lately it's gotten really bad.
So I
All
think
right,
you're going
old
outside.
Windwalker.
Who's next? Who's
Old
next?
Windwalker. Old Windwalker says, should I try to get into reading tarot cards for others? Not open intuitively, so would be just the cards. You would be amazed, Old Windwalker, what will happen when you get cards and you just start reading the cards analytically or logically.
Yep.
Because when you start doing that, suddenly doors start opening. Talk to
Yeah, the
Allie
two
from
of you
Heart
are
and
there.
Soul Connected about that. When Allie first came on the scene and she was constantly saying, oh, I'm not a psychic, I'm not a reader, I'm just, I'm here to showcase everybody and interview them and let y'all get to know everyone. And a bunch of us kept telling her, yeah, you're psychic, you just don't realize it yet. And it took her a while before she realized that, yeah, she was getting other messages off of the cards and she was psychic. I knew it because she and Susan Lynn used to do a regular show together way back when. And they were doing their show, and I was brand new to the community. So not a lot of people knew me yet. I didn't have a channel up yet. And I had put in there, I had asked for any messages from my mom because I knew Susan was a medium. And when they popped it up on screen, and Allie looked up and she read the question out loud, and then she kind of blinked and she answered it. And it was just like so spot on because she just kind of blinked and then she looked into the camera and she says that she remembers everything. You could have knocked me over with a feather because my mother died from dementia. But back then, nobody knew that because I hadn't talked about it. And so for her to just say that out of the blue, and Susan just looked at her and went, you got that one right, And I was like, oh my God, how did you know that? And Allie
Right.
was like, I don't know how I knew that.
So the card that I pulled for him is the Hanged Man. And so the Hanged Man encourages you to see the world from a new perspective. If that means reading cards, then yes, it will come. It will come.
Yeah,
Trust the flow of life. Trust the flow of life.
you got it. All right, wait. Okay, no, I got it. Start. I thought I missed one. All right. Yeah, I mean, when I first started reading, I was so terrified that I would get it wrong, that I can't remember all of these meanings. And I kept having other people that have been doing this most of their lives kept telling me, you don't have to worry about what the book says, just go with what you feel. It took me a while to get used to doing that to where I didn't have to look at a book.
Right.
And all right, King of Wands.
Awesome.
And that you tend to see things in big picture. Um, you tend to honor other people and their beliefs and their thoughts. Um, you're a leader. You do have vision. You just don't know it yet because you haven't opened that door yet, or that door hasn't opened for you yet.
The
One
Hanged
of the
Man also
challenges,
represents enlightenment.
yeah, once you just start doing it, just start reading. I mean, even if it's
Yeah,
just for yourself at home, like while we're pulling cards and reading, you could be doing your cards. Do you get the same
that's
card? You get the same
that's
message.
what That's what I would do when, because I would sit in with Gerald. Gerald is such an inspiration to me. Tarot Stash, he is
Yeah,
absolutely
Rose is
amazing. Miss
sweetheart.
Tarot D, they've all been supportive. But this is what I did to get comfortable because I'm a lurker more than I am a chatter in the chat, you know?
Yeah,
Um, but, they would be pulling cards for people, and I would pull cards to see if what I pulled went with what they did. And it did every time. But that's what I would do. I would sit in, and when they would pull cards for someone, I would pull cards for that person also.
yeah. I did the same thing. That's how I taught myself.
Yep.
Angela Cardamancy Mesquite. She's the one that sent me my first deck of tarot cards. She was the one that kept after me, you're psychic, you're a reader. And I just wanted to argue. And she was like, no, no argument. You are. I'm like, I don't have cards. She said, I'll send you cards. So I got my first deck of cards, and then I'm emailing her saying, okay, now what do I do? And she's the one that told me, she says, just watch other readers. When they draw cards, you draw cards. Do you get the same cards? Do you get the same message? Do you get something totally different? Why
Yep.
do you think that is? And so she really challenged me and made me really think about it. But it took about a year of reading before I got comfortable enough to sometimes just whenever I would get an intuitive hit on a card that was different than what the book said, I would just go with what the book said because I felt uncomfortable going with my intuition because I was like, what if I really screw this up? And it took a while for me. It took about a year for me to get comfortable enough with it that I was able to just go, okay, well, this is what the card means, but this is what the message I'm getting. And sometimes they're totally different.
Yep.
So, but I know when I read, when I pull a card, I tend to say what the keywords are for it so that the person hearing it knows the
Yeah.
basic meaning of the card. And then if I get a different message, I will tell them that I'm getting something different though. This is what
Right.
spirit's telling me. And then I go from
Right.
there. And
Yeah.
then they have both sets of knowledge that they can think on for the answer on their reading. Um, and yeah, I really like Marchetti's deck. I love I this one has become my political tarot deck, my Gilded Tarot Royale.
Oh, I
I had
like
it
it.
in my bag one day. I went to do drawing on lunch, and I was like, oh, I grabbed the wrong deck. And then I thought, well, let's just use this one and see what it does. It is so accurate, it's scary.
Oh, wow. That's insane. But I love
So,
it. I
all
love
right,
it when
we
my first reading that I ever did, I was so nervous
oh
that I
God,
almost didn't even do a reading for her. But
I was the
she
first time I
kept
was
on.
invited on someone else's channel. I thought I literally had to like go throw up before we got started, and I was
I
on
was
there.
so
I thought,
nervous with that first live with you. You don't even, I am serious. I was so nervous. I'm like, man, I am not as good as they are. That self doubt will come get you
none of us
every
are
time.
when we first get started. None of us are. I went through the same thing with like, I'm not ever going to sound like that, where it just rattles off the tongue as I'm pulling cards. It just takes time and practice, is what it is. And just
Yeah.
you get really nervous about it. Okay, Patrick would like us to pull a card. Um,
Okay.
Okie dokie. And we're going to go with a work your light card. I knew there was a reason why I pull that deck out. All right, Patrick says,
And you guys will have to go. I'm sorry.
go ahead.
Nope.
Says, you go first. The universe will catch you. So take that leap and jump out in assurance. Okay, Francine, go ahead.
Um, oh, I love this card. All right. So my deck doesn't have like your regular suits. I have coral and treasure and pearls. But what I pulled for you is the Knight of Coral. He represents brave, confidence, fierce, daring, energetic, self-assurance, free-spirited, open-mindedness. Explore the possibilities.
I like that. I like that. Yeah. Donna asked a good question. I just saw it. Where did it go? Do you cleanse your cards before using? Yes.
Yes.
When I get a new deck of cards, the first thing I do is I go sit down somewhere and I flip through each card and look at it, just so it kind of imprints on my psyche. And then I will sage it. If it's real close to a full moon, I will set it by the window so it can draw power for the full moon. I do that with all my cards. Most of them are in the bookshelf in front of the window where the moonlight can come in. So
Yeah.
I'm not having to rearrange cards. I just open the blinds. But yeah, I'll sage them. I'll put them in full moon. Sometimes I put crystals on top of them because spirit will tell me to. And then I don't even know if I'm doing the right one. I just go with the one they tell me to go with. And I always read the guidebook. Now I know a lot of people, they open a new deck of cards and the guidebook gets tossed to the trash. They never look at it. And if that's how you read, that's cool. I have no problem with that. I like to read the guidebook before I start using the cards because I want to know what the intention was behind the creator making that deck. Why did you make that deck of cards? What was the purpose of it? And they usually will tell you in the guidebook, there'll be something about the author who will tell you about why they made this deck and what it means. And it just kind of helps me know sometimes if I'm not sure what deck to pull for someone, then that information will come forward in my brain. It's like, oh, okay, I'll pull that deck instead. And so that's what I do. What about you, Francine? Do you have any special things you do?
I do that too. I've got, in my room, I've got big windows on the back side so the sun comes in and it's hitting where all my tarot cards and stuff are. But I do sage them. I do cleanse them, when I first get them. A lot of times I'll hold them right here and just, put my energy on them. After that, in between readings, some people knock 3 times or whatever. I don't do that. I set my intention.
Yeah.
Set
Now,
my
before
intention,
I sit down with
and
a
I flick
reading,
it.
I have my bell.
Yeah.
I'll ring my bell before I start
Yeah.
reading, and I'll
Yeah.
spritz my sage because I can't
Yeah.
burn incense, so I have to use smudging spray.
Yeah.
And that's what I do before I start reading.
Yeah, the flicking works for me. I'll set my intention and I'll flick it. And I know that this works for me because my son got me for my birthday a cat tarot deck. And he goes, well, I don't know how you feel about pre-owned decks. I said, well, bring it to me and I'll cleanse it and we'll go from there. So I did the little ritual thing and cleansed it. And then, I was putting my energy, I set my intentions, and I promise when I flicked the cards like that, you could hear the bell come out the other side, like the forks when you hit the forks. That's exactly what it sounded like coming out the other side of the cards. So that works for me.
Yeah, I know people that knock on them. Some people will swing their pentagram or their dowsing rods over them.
Yeah.
Everybody has their own way of doing it, their own little ritual of what it is.
And it doesn't make it wrong. It makes it yours.
Right. I mean, just because, Sue does it this way means that James has to do it that way. Maybe he has a different way of doing it that resonates more with him. And so that's kind of how I look at it. I always feel like the cards will tell me what they want me to do.
Yes.
Whenever whenever I first start with and I've bought decks that did all the stuff and maybe used them once or twice and they just didn't work for me. And I very clearly, Spirit would just tell me they're not meant for you. And then when the right person shows up, when suddenly they'll tell me those cards are for this person. And so I'll just, chat at them or email them and say, hey, what's your address? I have some cards for you. And I'll just send it to them. I'll just pay it forward to them, because I'd rather give somebody that it's really going to mean something than just sit on them and they never get used, Hi, Morg. It's nice to see you. You've been gone. I was just thinking about you the other day, as a matter of fact. I was like, I wonder where she went. I haven't seen her in a while. So yeah. Let's see. I want to make sure.
So I bought a light seer deck for myself. I gifted it to myself. Sherry, that did not work. Those cards were not for me. They did not warm up to me. They were cold.
Yeah.
So I put them. Yeah, I put them in the box and I set them on the shelf, and they sat on the shelf for 4 months. And then somebody come into my life, and the Spirit goes, "That's for them," and they've been reading with them ever since.
Yeah,
they were told to me.
I use them off and on depending on what kind of reading I'm doing.
Yeah.
Basically, especially if it's a personal reading, I'll go stand in front of the bookcase. I'll be like, okay, what cards do I need? And they will literally light up like a neon light inside of them. Yeah. This one, this one, this one, this one, and invariably there will be times I'm in the middle of reading and suddenly I'll hear wrong deck. I gotta get up, go back to the bookcase, and that's just, and everybody does it differently. There's no right or wrong way. There's only what works for you way. So that's all you got to worry about.
That brings me back to this little, I did a reading for someone, and it was, the reading basically said, find your own way, find your own salvation. So that was good. But to go with that, I was sitting in the truck and I had this little bitty green crab spider land on my leg. Well, my friend goes, well, flick him off. And I'm like, no, leave him alone. He wasn't very big. I said, leave him alone. So I watched him.
It's all about the intention. Yeah.
Yep. I had the door open and I said, just watch him. Just watch him. He spun his web, attached it outside the car. Sherry, he found his own salvation. He found his own way out.
Yeah. My son had picked me up from work one day, and we were like halfway home when I noticed a lizard hanging on for dear life to the windshield wiper because the wipers kind of went down inside the hood. And I was like, oh, stop the car. And he's like, what? I said, we got to get the lizard off before we leave his neighborhood. He's like, what? And I said, pull over, let me catch the lizard and put it out here closer to his neighborhood. I don't want to drive all the way home with him on there because then he'll be somewhere he doesn't know where he's at.
Yeah.
Needless to say, everybody in the car looked at me like I had flipped my lid. I was like, no, man, no. We gotta go where the lizard came from, bring him back home.
Absolutely. I can't. I got a little bit of a glare. Okay. Bella Dawn
would like an oracle card, please.
So this is one fell out of my deck for her. So
there you go.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead. Go.
Okay. So Nautilus Nebula is what came out of my oracle deck for you. And
I
it
like that.
says, embrace the mysteries of the cosmos and let the vastness of the universe inspire your soul. Absolutely. Let it feed your soul. Let it replenish you. Explore it. Embrace it. You know, it's good.
There you go. Hey, Norm. Yeah, that's really good. Somebody had asked me. I like that. I'll read your card in just a minute, Bella. Hang on a second. Better left unspoken. How can I get a reading? If you're asking about a personal reading, you can just email me at swampvoices@gmail.com. It's all one word, swamp voices. It's in the description box below. If you would like to get one from Francine, her email is in the description box below. And just email us and let us know. I'm working on getting a website. I know I've been saying that for a year now, and I haven't done it yet. It's slow going because I'm trying to learn before I jump ahead of myself.
You're right.
And then just this, that, and the other happens, and then I forget about it. And a couple months go by, and I'm like, oh, damn, I'm supposed to be working on that. Okay, Bella Dawn, I pulled for you moderation. Are you going to focus? Focus, focus,
Yep.
focus. It's better if you can actually. Camera doesn't want to focus today. Okay, all right. It says, is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthily, although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine.
Why you're
That would be
embracing the universe and the cosmos.
I follow my mother's philosophy, which was we must eat chocolate every day. That was her philosophy of life. We must eat chocolate every day.
Love it.
Let's see. Okay, got it. Better left. I see you, Kimberly. Okay. All righty then. Sandy Johnson would like to know, will I move for my new job in October or March of 2026?
I don't have my pendulum with me out here,
That's okay.
but I can pull a yes or no.
Card, see if it's a yes or a no card.
Yeah, definitely.
Will Sandy move to her new job in October 2026? I'm getting a no. Will Sandy move for her new job in March of 2026? Oops, that was an abrupt change in direction. Yes.
Yeah.
March. So you're looking at springtime. You're gonna be moving in the spring.
Yes.
All right. And France got a yes. You will be moving sometime between March and October.
Yep, I got a yes.
So, all righty then. Vivian would like an oracle card, please.
Oh.
You got it. Let's see. I think I can squeeze you in, Carmen. Bella Dawn says, thank you so much, ladies. Both cards meant a lot to me.
Well, thank you. Thank you for letting us read for you guys. That means a lot to us as well. Because you have to trust, you have to be able to trust the one that's reading it for you, you know?
All right, Vivian. I pulled for you Akasha. It says your guidance is divinely guided. So the guidance you feel, the direction you feel pulled in, the things you feel you need to do, that is all divinely guided. That is all spirit leading you in the direction that you need to go at this point in time, is basically what I got. Yeah.
And this is what I got.
The more I honor my inner light, the more I brighten the world I choose to shine. I like that. Shine on, Vivian. Yeah.
Right, shine on. Look, I got chills all up my arms. Your light is bright, Vivian. Let it shine. Don't hold it back.
Yeah, don't put your light under that bushel. You let it shine.
I
Oh,
still got chills.
yeah. All right. Terry would like a card, please. All right. We can do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I got 2 new decks I got to cleanse so that I can start using those.
So today is Flippin' Friday on my channel. So when I get home, I'm gonna give you guys a little taste of what my video is going to be. It's going to be a flip through of my new alien tarot deck that I got.
Oh, cool. All right, Terry, I pulled for you hope. And it says, hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. I can attest that that is absolutely true. No matter how bad it gets, if you think of the positive, you focus on the positive. What is positive that's going to come out of this situation? That's what you get.
I pulled the Magician.
Ooh.
Yes. You hold the tools to turn your dreams into reality. Harness your skills, align your inner magic. Take inspired action. Get on fire.
Yeah.
This card also represents manifestation and power.
There you go. All right. Thank you, Terry. Next up, we've got Jade, who would like an oracle card. Oh. My earbud just. All right. All right, Jade, I pulled for you Imrama. It says, where are you being called to journey to? So you've got a journey coming up, and you need to just open yourself up to spirit and continue to ask, where is it you want me to go? It may be physically pick up and go somewhere. It may be psychically that you just go somewhere. Either one is taking a journey. And Francine's laughing, so it must be good.
Jade, the spirit wanted you to have the straw fish.
Ah, there you go. Look at there.
And it says, listen to the whispers of your intuition, for it is the voice of your soul guiding you towards your highest good. Always follow your intuition. Always follow your gut feeling. I want to show that one more time because there's a reason that I left it in my deck. It was for Jade.
There you go. That's a good one. All right, Jade. Jackie is up next and would like an oracle card, please. You got it, Jackie. All righty. Oh, I pulled for you Hidden Depths. It says something hidden is about to come to light, perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. That's very true. When what's hidden is brought out into the light, that is what frees us. So
This goes right hand in hand with that, Miss Sherry. I pulled shipwrecks.
Ooh, I love that card.
And it says, explore the depths of your past to uncover hidden treasures of wisdom and resilience. I'll show it again.
I like that. I love that card. I love ships. Old sailing ships like that.
It's going to get loud. Sorry, guys.
It happens.
The motorcycle's going by.
I got my nephew hollering in the back, so don't feel bad. All right. Okay, Jackie. We just read for Jackie, right? Jackie,
I thought we read for Jade.
Jackie is next. Okay.
Yeah, Jackie is next.
God help me. You can tell it's Friday afternoon. My brain is already like.
Right.
All right. Jackie, I pulled for you Star Mother. And it says, how can you mother yourself? So this is Spirit just reminding you, take a little time for you. Take a little me time for you. And mother yourself. Give yourself some of that mama love. Hi, Anita. Hi, Aaron.
I pulled for Jackie High Tide.
Ooh, I like that. Embrace.
And it says, embrace transformation and harness the energy to change to fuel your growth. Today would be a perfect day to do that.
There you go.
Embrace the transformation.
Absolutely.
Embrace it. Roll with it. Harness that energy. Move forward.
I see everybody complaining about Phoenix. Yeah, I lived there for 10 years. This is too damn hot.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Donna is next and would like to know, what are my guides saying? The first thing I heard was trust yourself.
Yep.
Just loud and clear in the ear. Trust yourself. Let's see. Let's pull the cards, see what it says. Francine, if you're ready, go ahead.
All right, let's see what we got. I had some stuff fall out of my deck right here. Oh, Lord. Quite a few fall out of the deck. So let me see what I got first. Oh, nice. You're on fire, girlfriend. The Queen of Coral.
Oh.
I can feel that. You're on fire. You're harnessing that. Yes. Man, Donna, you got some strong energy.
And I went ahead and pulled a card for you too, Donna, and I got Warrior Woman. It says, have you answered your deepest calling? Because you are a warrior. That's so cool.
That is cool. This is confidence and courage and independence, determination. It goes right hand in hand with the warrior because you got to be strong, passionate, independent, courageous.
Go. All right, let's see here. Richleen is next. A card. So see what we get. Oh, I pulled for you Nature's Signs. It says, be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only open our hearts and minds. Yes, this is very, very true. Very, very true.
Excuse me.
Go ahead.
I had 5. I'm sorry. My goodness, I'm so sorry. I had 2 fall out for you, sweetheart. The first one that fell out was the 5. 5 is survive. You will survive it. You will move forward. It might be a little bit of a struggle, but you will move forward. You will get there. You will survive. The second card I pulled is my throat's a little dry. I forgot to. Is the Temperance card. Look how beautiful. Temperance blends opposites to create harmony and unity, which goes hand in hand with this card of being able to survive.
I like that. I like that. All right, Rishlene. Next up, we have Victoria Lamas. Can you ask if tomorrow's economic blackout will be successful? Victoria would like to know, will tomorrow's economic blackout be successful? Yes, a really, really strong yes. I don't know if y'all can see how far that thing's going, but it's a cruising.
I see that.
So yes, it will be successful.
I got a strong yes too. So I pulled the 3 of treasure. It will be a big success. Collaboration, teamwork. It will be a success. It's also a yes card.
Very good. All right, Karina is next. It would like a message from mom or dad. Quit putting off what needs to be done today to tomorrow. That's the first thing they told me. Stop procrastinating. You know what needs to be done, do it. Go do it, be done with it, so then you can kick up and relax. So I don't know what it is you need to do, but they're telling you go do it first.
I have my goodness. I pulled the King of Treasure. Abundance.
Oh.
Don't procrastinate. That's what it's saying. Don't procrastinate. Just do it. Just do it.
Very good.
Ambition. Find that ambition to just do it. That inspiration to just do it.
Absolutely. All right. Next up is Kathy Goodwin, who would like an oracle card. And after Kathy is Julie Ann and Annie Berger. Is that the big one I have bought you?
Wrong deck. I'll be back.
Here, just take this. I got another one somewhere. I don't know where it's at. Okay, Kathy, I pull for you. Trust your path. It says, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? That's a very good question. If you knew you had full support behind you, what would you do? I got to go let the cat into the bedroom. Hang on. Okay, I'm coming. Yes, I know your babies are in there. Yes, go. Go. Oh, yeah. Open the bedroom door and there's two little sets of eyes looking up at me like, ooh, what you doing? They started coming in the bathroom with me in the mornings to while I get dressed and put on my makeup. Did you read for Kathy?
I was waiting for you to get back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead.
So I was shuffling my oracle deck and asking the question, give me an oracle card for Kathy, and I got a resounding wrong deck. So I went to my spirit junkie, and this is what I pulled. I celebrate my progress. Awareness, not perfection, is the goal. We're not seeking perfection.
I like that.
We're seeking for growth.
I like that.
Progress and awareness, opening that third eye.
There you go. All
Forgive
right.
me.
Julianne Guthrie Smolson. That's a mouthful.
Yeah, it is. Hello, Julianne. How are you?
And she would like a card.
All right.
I pulled for you Magical Gateway. It says, it takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown, yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. I like that. Step boldly forward without looking back.
Which goes real good with what I pulled. So I pulled Sunken Treasure. Discover hidden riches within yourself and trust that abundance flows where intention goes.
Very good. I like that. That's okay, Morg. I got you. All right. Next up, we have Annie, who says, can I have a card, please? Any cards you are drawn to. Okay.
Woo, we had a few fall out for you there, Annie.
All right. Well, while Francine gets hers together, I pulled for you Wait for Winter. It says, during the colder months, the fairy queen of winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes. as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. So you've already got the fairy queen of winter that's just waiting for you to decide what your heartfelt wish is for the greater good for all. And
so, yep, greater good for all. So the first card that fell out is the sun. Radiates warmth, joy, positivity, illuminates your path, moving you forward, giving you clarity. The second card that fell out is the magician. We have all the tools at our fingertips. All we have to do is ask. Guide us, spirit. Guide us, intuition. Put me on the right path. Lead me in the right way.
Oh, yeah.
The third one that fell out is the Hierophant. And I really, he's there guiding you, teaching you. The spirit is, come. This is the path you need to be on. This is the way you need to go. That is 3 major arcanas that fell out of my deck for you.
There you go.
That's the message that I have for you today, sweetheart.
Very good. All right,
Anita. That's amazing.
Anita K asked for a card, please. Anita, I drew for you Council of Light. It says divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. You're part of the Council of Light, and these are those that you will be working with and around and for and them for you, depending on what's needed at the moment. But just be aware that you are part of the Council of Light. And so just be open to what direction Spirit sends you in, because that is going to enable you to shine that light even brighter. And that's what I got for you.
I pulled Coral Sanctuaries. Find strength in diversity and let the vibrant colors of life's experiences nourish your soul, which goes right hand in hand with letting your light shine. And that's what I pulled.
Here you go. I like that. I like that picture.
That's gorgeous, isn't it? And I'm a Pisces, so.
Oh, there you go. All right. Better left unspoken. We're just
Love it.
Card. All right. You got it. You're getting a fairy card today. All right. We've got 3 left, and that's it. I just can't squeeze in anymore. We've already been at this an hour and 13 minutes. My bladder is going to blow here soon. So Kimberly Cross is next, followed by Morgan the Void, followed by Carmen B.
Okay. So, better left unsaid wants a card. Better left unsaid. So,
move all this stuff here. I will be back on tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Central with Nath from the Third Wish. We will be doing our monthly date with Nate.
I will be present. I will be there for that.
And I love reading with Nate. He is so sweet.
Yes. So this is what I pulled for Better Left Unsaid.
Okay.
Monster Cave. Choose love over fear in every moment, knowing that love is the highest vibration of all. Look at that. Love overcomes everything.
Oh, I like that. All right, Better Left. I pulled for you Purity. And it says, Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answer to your question or questions if you have more than one. So it's saying to trust the purity of your heart. Trust what you know deep down is right and pure. And then that will help lead you to your next step, your next goal that Spirit has lined up for you. I don't know if you can see the picture real good, but that's a fairy with a unicorn.
That's beautiful.
And
that kind of goes hand in hand with choosing love over fear.
Yeah, I got to go in and mess with my camera settings. It doesn't want to focus on the cards. All right. There you go. Better left. Kimberly would like a card if it's not too late. No, ma'am. You had made it in just in time.
Just in time, sweetheart.
Just in the nick of time. I can't sing. I don't know why I do that. I couldn't carry a
clear audio cart.
I can't carry a tune in a bucket. So. All right,
wow.
Kimberly. I pulled for you Magical Gateway. It says it takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown. Yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. Spirit,
and while you're stepping,
one step at a time. So,
one step at a time. And while you're taking that one step at a time and you're moving forward, honor the sacredness of each moment and live fully in the present. One step at a time.
Yeah. That's perfect. Perfect, perfect. All right. Morg, you're up. She would love a card. You got it, my dear. And Carmen B., you're last, not least, but last.
I always save the best for last, right?
Yeah. If anybody else had just got in too late to get on the list, I will be back tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Central. And of course, tomorrow night for the slumber party, Selena, Essence of the Moon, will be with me tomorrow night. We're going to be doing a full moon ritual. And she's going to show us how to do that, what to do, so you can manifest and clear.
Well, I'm definitely not going to miss that. Isn't Selena such a beautiful soul?
She is. She's absolutely just remarkable. She sent me a little plug here. She sent me a gift, which blew me away. But first off, it's some salts that she sent me for different things, along stones. And then she sent me some oils that she made. One is ancestral connecting oil, and the other one is quit dropping it. The other one was, I have to open it now. It turned around backwards in the back.
So, Morg, the card that I pulled for you while she's getting her stuff together and showing us is, I claim my desires. I hold great visions. I am ready to receive. Open up and let Spirit send it to you. Send that positivity to you, that energy, the good vibes.
So ancestral oil and moonfire elixir was the other one.
Oh, that's awesome.
I just want to unpack them. And then she sent me, one is money salts, and one is self-love salts that you can like sprinkle in your bath water or something like that.
Very cool. Very cool.
She had contacted me and said, "Oh, I made some oil. I want to send you one." I said, "Okay." And I got this all this stuff, and I was like, "Goodness gracious!" Well, you kind of went overboard. She's like, "No, I just said what Spirit told me to." And I was like, "Okay."
Right?
Right? Okay, Morg, I pulled for you. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. So go with that. Use that time. It goes right along with what Francine had. But when you're ready to start transforming, and that comes from all the way down inside to the cells of your body, and it's a deep healing of sorts. Yep. That's great. All right. And Carmen, you are last. You're next.
Yes, better late than never, Carmen.
That's right. You got in just before we went. That's it. No more. You can only do so many at a time. Because we've already been here an hour and 31.
Yeah.
An hour and 21 minutes. So that's not bad. You're welcome, Morgan. You're welcome, Kimberly.
I can't see chat, so you're welcome, guys.
I didn't see you slip in there, Maureen. Hey. Hey. All right.
So I pulled Coral Castle. This card is absolutely gorgeous. Live with intention and purpose, aligning your actions with your deepest values and desires.
He wouldn't know my cat's in heat. I'm sure y'all can hear him. Wow.
Yes, absolutely. So, yes, when you live with intention and purpose and align your actions with your deepest values and desires, you're moving forward, you're growing.
Exactly. And that goes perfect with what I drew. Wisdom.
There you go. Absolutely.
Have you ever been told that you were beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. So all those times when you just feel like you knew what the answer was, or somebody else was having a problem, and you look at them and suddenly you know instantly what they need to do or how they need to do it. That's that fairy wisdom coming in, helping to guide you so that you can help others find their truths as well.
That's awesome.
That is it.
Well, thank everyone.
Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with us this
Absolutely.
afternoon. Thank you, Francine, for coming back. And
thank you for having me back. I greatly appreciate it.
She's resonated with every card we pulled today. So there you go.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you guys for letting us read for you today.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Like I said,
and I'm going to pull a tarot stash. Please like and subscribe because it's free. That's what Mr. Gerald says.
Right. Subscribing is free. Click the little notification bell. That way you'll get notified every time we drop something or we go live or we post something on our community tab. So that's just, you can just kind of catch up on it. If you haven't seen or heard anything from somebody you're subscribed to in a while, go double check because sometimes the algorithm will unsubscribe you, even though that wasn't what you wanted to have happen. But it's happened to me with several people that I follow. Suddenly I'm not subscribed. I'm like, what the hell? So just make a habit of going in about once a month and just checking your subscriptions. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channels that you want to be subscribed to. So kind of keeps them honest sometimes. And spending your Friday afternoon with us, especially for Lionsgate. I know everybody's got special plans, or most everybody have special plans or events going on, and there are other readers far more knowledgeable than I on that kind of stuff that are doing special shows. So I will be back in the morning with Nate at 11 a.m. Central, and of course the slumber party at 10 o'clock Central tomorrow night with Selena, Essence of the Moon, and we will be doing full moon rituals. I'm hoping to learn something. And Francine and I will get back together again soon. As soon as
Absolutely.
we find a date that we both mesh with. And we'll take it from there. Y'all have a great Friday afternoon, a wonderful Lionsgate. Go ahead and smile at somebody. Say again.
Thank you. You guys have a good night. Thank you.
You have anything coming up? You have anything coming up, Francine? Any shows you're doing or?
I don't. You're actually the only show that I had the only live show that I have done so far. But this evening when I get home, today is Flipping Friday on my channel, so I'll be doing a flip through the Alien Tarot this evening. So y'all stay tuned for that video. And then tomorrow, I'm still a little up in the air about my Saturdays right now. I don't know if I want to do a sensational Saturday or a spooky Saturday. You know, I love Halloween, guys. So I thought about, so you guys give me, help me out. Should I do a spooky Saturday or should I do something different?
Oh, I'm all for spooky myself. I like spooky.
All right, done. So y'all stay tuned tomorrow. We'll put out a spooky video.
There we go. All right, y'all have a great afternoon, great evening. Have a wonderful weekend. Big love to everybody. Thank you again,
Bye for now.
Coming back. We will see y'all soon. Bye.